This afternoon we have with me here Helene, who is one of my very good friends from Australia, and she has just finished her fast track for anti-aging Biocel treatment. Thank you, Helene, for trusting us with your anti-aging treatment, and you've been here a month. And can you just tell us your story on how you feel now versus what you felt before you came, and what you expected and what you got?
Right. Wow. That's a big question.
It's the whole thing in one question.
It's the whole thing in one question. Well, to begin with, I'm 65.
Okay.
And I used to be a smoker.
A smoker. Mm-hmm.
I gave up smoking in 2010, so that's only 6 years ago. And as a result, my skin, of course, was showing results of that. You know, the wrinkles, the dryness, all of that. So that was one of the first things I started noticing, was changing from the time I started the stem cell treatment 1 month ago.
Yes.
And that was that some of the wrinkles, the skin was starting to straighten out a bit, smoothen out.
Yeah.
The pores were getting a lot smaller. I had very large pores, so that was getting a lot smaller. I had, before I started this treatment, lost quite a bit of weight. I had lost 15 kilos since the end of January. However, as always happens when you're overweight and you lose weight, especially at my age, there was the sag of the skin sag.
Yeah.
And what has happened, I've noticed, is that that's tightened up.
Oh, right.
Which is fantastic, because that tightening, I didn't like that look. You know, you look in the mirror, you get out of the shower, you look in the mirror and go, oh no. So that's tightened up.
Okay.
What our darling doctor, who has developed this treatment, calls volume rather than weight, has come down significantly. So although the scales don't say I have lost much more weight since I've been here in this month, the measuring tape actually shows that I've lost inches.
That's great.
Several inches around the hips, around the waist, and around the bust. Okay. So I've got my waistline back.
Yes, I noticed that. Yes. Okay. Then, what else?
What else?
The most important thing that happened to you.
Well, you know what has happened? It's a bit of I think, a game with my body. But when my mother died, overnight, I had a strip of grey hair.
Okay.
It was a definite stress overnight thing. And I've noticed that it vanishes every now and again. So instead of being grey, it goes blonde. So it looks like it is actually trying to change colour and try to go back to being blonde instead of being grey. So there's something happening there that is really interesting. I have never seen this happen, where grey hair will change colour.
Yeah, that's great.
In such a short space of time. I had a lot of pain with my hip and my back, and the extra that I got was manipulation. So with the stem cells and the manipulation by Dr. Garn, I can now actually walk straight. I don't waddle like a duck anymore.
And less pain?
And much less pain. I still have a groin tear, which he has said will take 6 months to heal, but it's nowhere near as bad as it was.
Yeah, and I understand you've been to so many chiropractors, osteopaths over the last 3 years.
I have.
This is the only doctor who's been able to strengthen you.
Absolutely, because everybody was addressing it as if it was coming from my back.
Okay.
Except for one Chinese acupuncturist who actually recognized it as an injury.
Okay.
And that's where I realized it was a groin tear. But they didn't get all of it. They didn't recognize all of it. And so my body therapist, my osteopath, my GP,
Your going specialist?
yeah, the specialist, and my Chinese acupuncturist, who was the only one who recognized it as an injury, still didn't get what it really was. Dr. Gan recognized it as my hip being totally out of place.
Okay.
And so with manipulation, he's managed to put it back.
Wow.
And with that being back, now the muscles, which were weakened, will be able to repair with the stem cell treatment.
Yes.
So there's a lot less pain. I can actually sleep through the night now.
Wow.
Which is wonderful, because I was getting the pain, the burning, which was going all the way down my leg. And now there's a lot less. It's not perfect yet, but it will be. I know it
your
will.
body has to heal. This is just 1 month.
Exactly. So within 6 months, he predicts that the pain will be gone.
And you'll be back.
And I'll be back.
What else can you say about the therapy and maybe the girls, the nurses, and the whole thing, flying here all the way from Australia?
Yeah, well, it was interesting because Dr. Nikki was the one who told me a lot about this.
Yes.
And because she was having the treatment, and she was telling me what was happening for her, I thought, this sounds really, really wonderful. I want a piece of this.
Yeah.
So yes, I flew from Australia, I came over here, I met the most wonderful, your nurses are just a delight.
Yes.
They're
angels, we call them angels.
They are really angels, you know, I'm going to miss their giggles and their laughs. They're so gentle, they're so loving about what they do, and they love what they do. This is what I find amazing. They love what they do.
I'm so glad.
Yeah, so, you know, with your care and your knowledge, and you getting together with Dr. Gan and his knowledge and your staff, this has been the most amazing experience, the most amazing month. And to see changes within a month.
Yes, yes.
You know, changes that, you know, it's not necessarily dramatic. There is no pain involved. There is nothing super dramatic, but day by day, there are changes.
Yes.
And the mirror is telling me I'm no longer looking like an old 65.
So you would say you look what now? Nikki says you look like 15 years younger.
She says 15 years younger. I would probably agree with that.
Great.
Yeah.
15 years younger in a month.
In a month.
Yeah.
What's going to happen in another month?
Wow. Yeah.
Oh, and I look great in a swimming costume now.
Oh. So you can go swimming in Australia
I can
now.
go swimming again.
Yeah. And the good thing with your therapy is you're bringing home your intramuscular injections that would last for another 6 months. And I'm sure that the therapy is going to continue because you're feeding the implanted stem cells the right way.
Yeah. Yeah. This is, you know, I'm not a scientist and I don't have a scientific brain. I'm a creative writer. So this system is fascinating to me. How it works, how the blank stem cells need the feeding, and therefore I'm going to have this for the next 6 months, which is just wonderful because the treatment doesn't stop here. It's not like going to some places where you go, they do something, it stops, and you're on your own.
Yes.
There's continuing support, and I know that I can be in touch with you.
Oh yes, anytime.
If I want to ask questions, if something says, oh, I wonder how that works.
Yes,
I
we're
can
here.
ask.
Yeah. There's email and Facebook.
Yeah. Yeah.
So would you say it was all worth it for whatever cost you paid?
Absolutely. Seriously, I would sell my house to do this. Seriously.
Oh, you're...
I would. because I was feeling like I was 85, not 65, especially given that waddle that I
Yes.
had. You know, I felt and looked old.
Yes, with your wallet.
And there was no way that I could see that would ever change till the end of my life.
Yeah, because you've been to all of these
Yeah.
practitioners.
Exactly. Now, had my GP figured out what was wrong with my hip, I suspect that they would have tried to convince me to have a hip replacement.
Oh no.
Now, I have friends who have had this and there was no way I was going to do that, which meant I would have to stay in pain and waddling
Rest of
for
your
the
life.
rest of my life. Thanks to you, Dr. Garn,
Yes.
I am upright.
Yes.
I'm
Saw
not
that.
waddling.
I saw that. Yes.
I can see that for the rest of my life, I'm going to look like a normal person.
50-year-old.
Yes.
Not 65.
Not 65
Yeah.
and not even 75 or whatever.
Yeah.
Because I'll be able to walk straight. No walking sticks, no nothing. You know,
Yeah.
and no pain.
Oh, that's really, really wonderful.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that you think it's worth it, and I'm glad you're happy with the results.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to expect more results. And we know from your pictures of before and after, which I hope we can
Oh, yeah.
post. You'll
Oh, yeah.
see that it looks like you've had a nose lift because you know your cheeks have decreased in size or
Yeah.
whatever, and then your skin is smoother.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we see the change.
Which is delightful, and that's another thing. All my life I have said that if I were ever to have plastic surgery, it would be a nose job, because I never liked my nose.
So that's the savings, big
Yes.
savings.
Massive savings, you know, just that.
No pain of that.
No pain,
Yeah.
no surgery,
Yeah.
no 6 weeks hiding
Yes.
in your house because you can't go out because you're black and blue or
Yes,
whatever.
I know.
With this treatment, I've got my nose job.
Well, you're the second patient who says that to
Oh,
us.
really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and her friend says, "Did you have a nose job?" And she says, "No, but your
Wow.
nose seems so much prettier now." It's basically because the cheeks have receded,
Yeah.
and then your nose is now more focused.
Yeah, and the sinuses aren't as swollen
Yes, yes.
as they were before. And so that in itself,
So you've
It's a
had a lot
miracle.
of bonuses. You can walk straight,
Yes.
your pain is gone, your nose looks like you've had a
Yes.
nose lift, your skin is really smaller in pores and
Yes.
less wrinkles,
yes.
and you've lost weight and volume.
yes.
So I think it was a successful anti-aging treatment.
I think it was a very successful, and even my strip of
Oh
grey
yeah,
hair
your strip
keeps
of your
changing.
gray.
It's going to be blonde again, I know. It's
Oh,
gonna-
there's another thing you can expect is as you go on with your bi-weekly, I mean by every other day iron
Yeah.
injections, your hair's gonna get thicker.
Oh, good.
Yeah, your hair's gonna get thicker and you'll see changes in your hair going back to its original color.
Yeah, excellent.
So when we see you next, we hope to see you in a few months.
yes, yes.
As you
I will-
said, it's cheaper to come back to Dr. Dunn than to have a treatment at
It
home.
is.
Yeah, so
And
fly
yeah.
back to the Philippines
Exactly.
and have fun
I
again.
will. More fun and see my wonderful new friends,
Oh,
because
yes.
now everybody has become friends.
Of course, Filipinos are like that. They're all really
Yeah, it's really wonderful. So all I can say is thank you, thank you, thank you, Beth.
I'm so glad you're happy. I'm so happy too, because then I know you're another confirmation that what we're doing is
Yes.
right, and that more will come.
Yes. Yeah.
So thank you so very much.
Thank you, sweetie.
Okay, so that's Celine, and you've heard her and how happy she is with the Biocel treatment.